Moving on up to the east side, where we don't depend on word of mouth referrals anymore. I'm just playing, guys. Word of mouth referrals are the best lead in the business, man. How do we 10x that shit? How do we get 100 self-generated word of mouth referrals in your sleep? That's what this is about. This is daily lead number 7. And we're going to be talking about the #1 mistake that contractors make in their sales process is that they don't get enough leads and they wait for word of mouth referrals. So as we build up, I'm going to draw a little picture here for you. You know, I know everybody loves art time with Lee. A little schnoz here and a bald head. We'll put a little squiggly on his back, big old chin, loud mouth, mouth of the South. You know, I know. Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, right there. This is what we're looking for. Word of mouth referrals. And, you know, quality and service is what contractors are about. You know, if they deliver quality and service, what up, Charlie Harper? He's a fireman out of Dallas-Fort Worth, and he knows what it means to depend on quality and service for word of mouth referrals. You see, the thing is that most contractors are busy making sure that their clients get the right service. They're not really worried about going out there and generating new business. And so, you know, there's a lot of different general contractors, roofing contractors, people that follow me that know that they can accelerate word of mouth referrals by knocking on doors. But I want to give you some different insight on how to not be so dependent on word of mouth referrals. I'm going to give you 5 different tips. And in the end of this little 15-minute show, you are going to have a good idea how to leverage technology, something that's very simple, something that you can do very fast and easy. I'm going to give you an actionable step to actually increase your word of mouth referrals, get your clients selling for you. And that involves a video testimonial. That involves a Facebook ad. What it doesn't involve is a website, because I'm going to give you with the blue collar marketing method, the simplest way to create a Facebook ad for contractors, for blue collar. So the idea is word of mouth referrals happens when you build a job. So you build a job. I'm a roofing contractor. Here's the house, okay? This is one of the reasons why I call it the most viral vertical market. One of the oldest trips in the book is to put the sign in front of the job. The sign, of course, lets everybody know that you offer free estimates, but they, you know, get some know, like, and trustability of your house. And so, you know, the 6-pack, the law of the 6-pack states that you should talk to each person next door to the house. So this house right here on the right-hand side, this house right here on the left-hand side. Okay, wow, that's a Dutch hip. And, you know, we got 6 different houses now, okay? So word of mouth referral would be, you know, you do a good job for Johnny. You do a good job. You say, hey, Johnny, I depend on word of mouth referrals. I really want your help in growing, you know, my name in the business. If you could, please, you know, actually help me out. Recommend me to your friends. You know what I notice is a lot of the guys that are sales driven, that are younger guys, they don't know how to ask for referrals. They don't take the time to ask for referrals. And a lot of the older guys that don't like to knock doors, you know, simply by having a real conversation after they delivered quality and service with their customer, and they say, hey, will you just do me a favor and give me 3 names, 3 numbers, and they just make it a part of their process, and they actually refuse not to collect the word of mouth referrals. So they're sitting at the kitchen table, and it's almost like an extraction. If you want more word of mouth referrals, what you do is you walk that customer through his social network. So you want to actually ask him, you know, where do you work? Do you know anybody at work? Where do you go to church? Do you know anybody at church? Does your kids play baseball? Are you friends with any of the dads on the baseball team? What do you do for fun? Do you talk with these guys regularly? So what you want to do is you kind of want to walk them through their social network. All right. And as you walk them through, you want to say, look, man, you know, we have an awesome referral program, and I'm happy to reward you with $100 per deal. But just simply, you know, can you just give me names, phone numbers? And even if I don't get their information, I'll give you a $25 gift card for every single person that I can get in contact with. So walk them through their social network. All right. And if you're dependent on word of mouth referrals, you probably know how to extract referrals. And I'm probably preaching to the choir. If you're like one of these guys who's good at business, you know that whenever you deliver quality and service, you don't ever let an opportunity go. But that's not why you're here, because you know what the truth is? The truth is that word of mouth referrals are not fast enough. It's not 10x, okay? You can usually get 3 word of mouth referrals per deal, okay, if you strategically extract them from each customer. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to give you some ways that you can actually 10x your word of mouth referrals digitally. Okay, and so what you want to do, the first step to the digital transformation is the video testimonial. See, we actually include a video testimonial on every single one of our landing pages. And in my new course, the Blue Collar Marketing Method, I explain exactly how to get the perfect video testimonial. What you want to do is, it doesn't matter what blue collar business you're in, you want to identify your perfect candidate, your perfect prospect, your perfect homeowner. You want to think about their objections, and you want to have your customer overcome their objections for you. You want to say, hey, look, I know before Lee came to my doorstep, I didn't think I had any damage. I saw these other roofers, and I didn't want to have anybody inspect my roof. You know, I thought there was absolutely no way that I needed a new roof. I didn't want to incur any unnecessary roofing expense. If you're anything like me, you're probably, you know, really unsure about letting one of these guys who's out knocking on doors inside of your home. But whenever I met Lee, that actually changed completely. And he offered me a digital analysis. So one of the things about a video testimonial is to have them overcome the objection of the ideal client in the beginning of the testimonial, and then to walk them through the story of how they were serviced, okay? One of the things is on every single landing page, every time we use Facebook or Google to push traffic to a website, we've learned that video testimonials, they increase conversion more than a third. We get more than a third conversions. And that being said, a video testimonial on a landing page is the beginning of your customers selling for you and 10xing your word of mouth referrals. Because what you really want to do is you want to use the blue collar marketing method. You want to collect a couple video testimonials, and I call it the small pond. Okay, so this is a small pond. It's a 6-pack pond. But if you could draw a circle, and this is a 1 mile radius around your build. Okay, the idea is to invite people to watch your build, to educate people on the type of roof that you're installing, to educate people on the hidden damages. So if you will actually target your ad to the small pond, you can actually get all the people that are within a 1 mile radius on Facebook. And the idea is to get your customer selling for you. So what you want to do is you want to get, of course, the video testimonial right up front with the objections right up front. So that being said, you set up an ad. You set up ad with 1 mile radius. Okay. That what it does is it allows you to have like a small marketing budget. We have ads that only have $5 and $10 marketing budgets, and because they have a 1 mile radius, you know, they may only get hundreds of views every single day, but those hundreds of views turn into leads for less than $5 a lead. And when we let our video testimonial do the sell for us, when we let our customer do the selling for us, you can see a good example at the RRCA website with Austin Norton. He actually did a really good one where the customer kind of overcame the objections. And you set up the ad for more than, and with just a 1 mile radius. What we use is a lead conversion, which allows me, it's a lead conversion campaign, to use a lead form. Okay, and a lead form is something that makes it easy for a blue collar to create Facebook ads, because when you go to Facebook and you type in lead conversion, and then you see down there that you have an already set up lead form, you don't have to create a website. So what you want to do is you want to click lead conversion, you want to go to the lead form, and you want to use your video testimonial with a 1 mile radius around your build. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to take your video testimonial, you want to upload it to YouTube. Okay, and here's the reason why. Because you want your customer to organically share it to the Nextdoor app and share it to the private Facebook group. Because there is a private Facebook group. This is the hidden power of Facebook. What's the hidden power of Facebook? Okay, it's groups. It's groups. And so what you want to do is you want to have, whether it's a YouTube ad or when I say YouTube, it's easy to use in the Facebook group for the neighborhood and in the Nextdoor app. So this is free advertisement. This is actually free because the customer puts your information in. He says, hey, look, thank you. This guy did a great job, Lee, with RRCA. I wanted to share the neighborhood this beautiful service. He did an amazing job with, recovering replacement costs, doing my construction project. Here, check out this video about our construction project, and then it clicks to a YouTube link. And now you're actually just using basically your customer as your best salesperson inside of a private social network where there is actually no actual soliciting. And so basically, if you get your customer to post on in the private Facebook group, if you get that customer to post into the Nextdoor app, all right, what you want to do is you want to make sure, okay, it's not just the customer that you need to actually get to help you. It's yourself. You need to learn the pitch. You need to educate, entertain, and execute. And I got this from Billy Jean. Okay, Billy Jean is marketing. I'm a student. But the point is like when you educate, when you entertain, when you educate, what happens is the customer, you know, they drop down their barrier to doing business with you. Their objections seem to go away. Their fears and anxiety about doing business with a contractor go away. And you no longer are dependent on word of mouth referrals. You're 10xing your opportunities for new roofs digitally, and you're using your customers to overcome the objection and sell for you. And so what happens, you know, whenever you're able to collect good video testimonials, when you're able to get your customers to drop these testimonials into groups, to drop these testimonials into the Nextdoor app, when you're able to combine, you know, basically an education style video along with this testimonial, what happens is you 10x your word of mouth referrals. Another thing that you can do now is that you are basically look in the neighborhood. You're in the neighborhood and you are knocking on doors, and these people seem to like know what your company's about. They like who you are because they personally connect with you online. And when it comes down to it, they're going to stick it in. They're going to stick with you based on the fact that they want that relationship with a contractor for life, and a contractor that's educated them, a contractor that's done good work for their friends. And that being said, you know, if all you do is basically, you know, simply just wait on people to refer you, you are not going to be able to leverage, you know, this new tool that we have that makes the world smaller. And when you make the world smaller, you take this 6-pack where we used to have to go door to door, but we have to just knock on everybody's door and tell them about the experience that we had with Johnny to get more deals. And we do it digitally with Facebook. And so what I tell you is that if you follow my system, I'll show you how to generate 100 new self-generated, they're like word of mouth referrals when the customer know, like, and trust you before you get there. This will be the key component to helping you double sales in the next 12 months. And what I want you to do is get on a call, a strategy call with Cam, my marketing manager. And right now, basically, Cam will actually walk you through the blue collar marketing method and help you 10x your word of mouth referrals with this strategy. He'll give you the script for the perfect video testimonial ad. He'll kind of tell you exactly what you need to do to set up the easiest Facebook ad for roofers, one that doesn't involve you actually creating a website, and it can be done in less than 15 minutes. And basically, you know, if you don't have a YouTube account, if you don't have a Facebook ads account, if you don't know how the Nextdoor app works, or you're not familiar with it, these are some of the tools you're going to be using with this blue collar marketing method. But when you're done with it, you can 10x your word of mouth referrals, and you can actually be distributing, you know, your own happy customers' results to the neighborhood, you know, kind of building goodwill, building likability, building trust. And when you do happen to stop and knock on their door and talk to them, you know, then they don't have to be worried about not knowing who you are, and you can get to providing quality and service faster. So guys, this has been a nice and fun talk, but I wrote a book. It's called The 7 Deadly Mistakes That Unprofitable Contractors Make. This has been daily lead number 7. I'm going to be walking you through these deadly mistakes that contractors make. See, they just depend on these word of mouth referrals. They don't knock on doors. They don't get video testimonials. They don't invest into advertising. And so these guys that are great at projects and great at quality and service, they can't seem to build a sustainable business for their families. They can't seem to figure out how to scale their companies beyond certain points. And if you feel like you're stuck in one of these certain points, it might be because you're depending on word of mouth referrals. And if you want to, like, you know, 10x those opportunities, then I highly suggest for you to click the link in the comments, schedule a call, a strategy session with my marketing manager, Cam Harris. He'll walk you through the blue collar marketing method. If it's a good fit, you may become a private client. You may take the Done For You course, the blue collar marketing method, that teaches you exactly how to do this. And this right here is what we call digital door knocking. The blue collar marketing method is easy. It's so easy that, you know, the guys from my Naples office, Brett, my campaigns there, man, they're only getting $5. I didn't even realize it, but they're only $5 per mini campaign. I told Cameron to go ahead and turn up the campaign's volume 10x. So we're excited to do one for you, Brett. Brett's one of my top guys down there in Naples, and he's seen the results of some of these campaigns. We had one of our marketing professionals inside of a neighborhood, Tiger Lily. They went door to door and they delivered quality and service, and they got in front of so many people and shared the stories. And what that did was kind of create a domino effect, and that's the domino effect in being able to deliver good service. You just have to tell people about it. If people don't know you or they don't know about the good service that you've delivered, then there's no reason for them to do business with you. So a lot of guys just expect for their service and their word of mouth to travel without them doing any of the work. And then they have a hard time providing for their kids at Christmas. They have a hard time investing in real estate. They have a hard time going fishing. They have a hard time actually enjoying their life because they're constantly not able to scale their companies. There's not enough paying clients. There's not enough opportunities. And so what you want to do is you want to commit right now. You want to say, I'm getting on a call with Lee. I'm going to take the blue collar marketing method course, and I'm changing my life today. So I appreciate y'all. This is coming every single day, 12 o'clock. Keep it short, keep it sweet, 15 minutes long. Don't depend on word of mouth referrals. Get video testimonials, set up your ads, use YouTube inside of the Nextdoor app, leverage the 6-pack method with the door-to-door on top of the digital, and that's how you 10x your word of mouth referrals. All right, guys, have a good one.